Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Vlogmas day 14. I feel like every day now up until Christmas, I'm gonna start the vlog out being like, I can't believe that we made it this far. But honestly, I can't believe it. So today's Sunday, it's my day off, and it is already about 4 o'clock now. The sun is starting to set, and I almost considered just skipping today because I was like, I'm just hanging out at home. I'm literally not doing anything. There's nothing to vlog really, but I want to push myself to complete this challenge. So I thought, you know what? Let's just have a cozy night and we can kind of pretend like you're hanging out with me. So I want to get in some comfy pajamas. I want to give myself a pedicure, do a face mask, maybe tint my eyebrows, and we'll just kind of chat and hang out. So first things first, I need to change into some comfy pajamas. So let's see. You know what? Let's go with the red striped onesie pajamas. Cause it's Vlogmas, right? Alrighty, let's get this night going. So first things first, I want to wash my face and do a face mask. So I'm gonna cleanse with the Ole Henriksen Balance Oil Control Cleanser. I've already shown it like a million times in Vlogmas. This is my favorite part. Get a nice hot steaming towel. These little washcloths, by the way, are microfiber, so they're very, very soft and gentle, and I'm not rubbing or tugging super hard at my skin. I know somebody had commented that I'm too rough with my skin. I really don't think that I am. I try to be very gentle with it. Now I'm gonna do the Pixie Glow Mud Mask. This is a pore clearing, glow revealing mask for all skin types. So while I have my face mask on, I'm going to soak off my toenail polish because I have gel on my toes right now. So I got this soak off stuff from Walmart and it works really well. So I'm just going to dip my toes in there, let the polish soak off. I also have my nail file and my cuticle pusher to help me remove the polish. And while I do that, I'm going to watch the newest episode of The Sesh, which is Kendall Rae's podcast with her cousin Janelle. And it's super chill and the perfect thing to watch on just like a chill, relaxing day.
That was pretty good. Just press my hand. What do you want me to? Pressing. Nice. I like it. Okay. But what if? And like, so does that make him arguably one of the best boxers?
How pretty the sky looks right now. Oh my god. I feel like the camera isn't even doing it justice. All right, so I got the nail polish off of my toes. I washed my face mask off. Now I'm gonna do a little callus remover, get these heels nice and smooth. So I got this from Amazon. It's the Prytech callus remover, and it comes with 3 different removable heads. So depending on like how rough you need it to be, I always use the roughest one. Because I feel like I need it. And you can plug it in to charge it and then use it wirelessly, which is pretty cool. And it works really, really well. So I still have my towel laid out here and I'm just gonna do that while I finish watching the rest of this episode.
Opinion. I think a lot of people are coming around when it comes to that. I think you'd almost be in the minority if you agree that it does make sense.
Done. This is the polish that I used. It's a Zoya nail polish, and then I used the Sally Hansen Instant Dry top coat. The shade is called Rue, just like a nice pinky nude. So now I'm going to do my brows. So they kind of need to be cleaned up a little bit, so I'm just going to tweeze them and then tint them. I got them microbladed like 2.5 years ago, and I don't love how they were done, and they're quite faded at this point, but I am just giving it a little more time and waiting for them to fade even more. And eventually I would like to get them redone and maybe do like the micro shading or like a combo brow kind of situation, because it is so nice just like having your eyebrows nice and full on the days when you're not wearing makeup and not having to like bother doing anything with them. I just feel like a nice full brow totally changes your face. Like, I look back at old videos and photos when my brows used to be a lot lighter and thinner, and it just makes my face look so different. But as I'm waiting for the microblading to fade, I have been tinting them with henna to just make them look a little bit fuller and darker, and to kind of give them the effect like they're filled in without having to actually do anything on a daily basis. So I use the brow henna from Elibana in the shade Natural Brown. So the bottle looks like this, and it's literally just a powder. And it comes with a little scooper. So I take 1 scoop of powder, and I like to just mix it up in the cap, make it easier. And then you just fill the other side with water. And then I just use this little thing. It has like a felt tip on the end. I honestly don't even remember where I got this from. Just mix that up in the cap. And then it becomes like the consistency of melted chocolate. Then I just apply it to my brows. And I just follow the shape. I do make them a little bit thicker and just make sure that I'm like fully coating the hair. Because what this does is it stains your skin, but then it also coats the hairs, and it kind of like makes the hair itself a little bit thicker. And I honestly don't care about making them totally perfect, because you know, they're sisters, not twins. Beautiful. So these just need to process for about 30 minutes, and then I just wipe it off. It's supposed to last like 6 to 8 weeks or so. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'll touch them up sooner than that. Sometimes I will go a little bit longer. It really just depends. I just kind of do it once I notice that they're starting to look a little bit lighter. There we go. Cute. I know I look so insane with these Sharpie brows right now, but I figure while they're sitting and processing, let's do a few questions of the day. In each Vlogmas video, I'm answering questions that you guys leave me in the comments of the previous day's video. So if you have a question you'd like me to answer in tomorrow's vlog, go ahead and leave it in the comments of this one. Flynn asked, could you ever see yourself doing YouTube full-time and not doing hair? My boyfriend asked me this a few days ago, actually, and no. I do really like doing YouTube a lot, and I am at a point with it now where if I wanted to, I could just do this full time. Like, I don't have to financially, I don't have to work at the salon. But no, I wouldn't, for a few reasons. Number one, I don't ever want to put all my eggs in one basket. You can never predict the future fully. I don't know what is the future of YouTube. Like, what if one day the platform just disappears completely? Like, then I'd be screwed. Or what if I don't know, people just don't want to watch me anymore. I just get sick of doing it. And then if I stop taking clients and I'm doing YouTube full time, and then YouTube doesn't work out, or I need to go back to taking clients, then I'm gonna have to kind of like start all over again. The second reason is because I'm one of those people who get social anxiety really easily, and I need something that forces me to get out of my apartment and to be around people and interact with other people. Because if not, if I was doing YouTube full time, I would probably never leave my apartment, and my anxiety would get so bad that even just going to the grocery store would like stress me out. And then the third reason is I really just genuinely love doing hair. Sydney asked, in the times we're in, how do you suggest going about making hair appointments when you aren't 100% sure what you want? Everything is online now, and I want to make an appointment to lighten my hair, but I know I need a consultation first to know for sure what I want done, so I have zero clue whether to schedule an appointment for a highlight or balayage or whatnot. That's a really good question. I know a lot of our clients at the salon struggle with that too. It's really not that big of a deal if you don't schedule the exact correct thing. Because for us, like once you come in, we're going to do a consultation and we'll figure out what it is you want anyway. It's really more about just making sure that the right amount of time is being blocked out. You don't want to only have 1 hour blocked out if what you want is going to have to take 3 hours, you know, and vice versa. So I would try to reach out to the stylist that you're booking your appointment with and just ask them, or you can even include, I know the system that we use, it allows you when you're booking an appointment to leave a note. And so some people will leave a nice detailed note along with their appointment explaining their current hair and what they want. And then I'll see that. And if I need further clarification, I can reach out to them and just make sure that we're booking the appropriate amount of time. If the salon you're looking to go to though does have a consultation as an option, as something that you can book, and you really are like totally clueless, I would say especially if you have like a really long, extensive hair history. I mean, if you just have virgin hair, you've never colored it before, or it's been years since you've colored it, then that's okay. But if you have like a lot of box dye in there, or there's a lot of things going on, I think it's best to just book a consultation so that way you can meet with the stylist in person, they can see your hair, and then kind of figure out where to go from there. Because sometimes, even if you are booking the right thing for what you want may not be achievable or possible based on your starting point, if that makes sense. The next question is from Emily. I know this is so basic of me to ask, but I'm so curious what your sign and Myers-Briggs personality type is. And then I had responded to that and I was like, before I answer this, I need to know what you think I am. So she said, my guess is Taurus or Pisces and INFP. So my sun sign is Gemini. My birthday is June 7th, but my moon sign is Virgo and my rising is Scorpio. So I think your sun sign is like who you are overall, like when people just talk about like what's your sign, what's your horoscope, like that's usually what they're referring to, your sun sign. And then your moon is like who you really truly are deep down, like on an emotional level. And then your rising, I think, is the way that you present to people who like don't really know you that well. It's like the first impression that you give off to people. And I do feel like that fits me pretty well based on what I have read. And it's funny because Gemini is an air sign, Virgo is an earth sign, and Scorpio is a water sign. So I'm kind of like a mix of a bunch of different things. So I feel like it might be hard to really like read me or tell because I'm like all over the place. And as far as my Myers-Briggs personality type, if you guys don't know what this is, just do a Google search for it. It's super cool. You can take the quiz for free, and you just answer a whole bunch of different questions, and you basically find out, I think there's 16 different personality types, and you can figure out where you fall as far as like if you're an introvert or an extrovert, if you're someone that is like more observant and strategic, or if you go more with like your feelings and intuition. So I've taken the Myers-Briggs test so many times since high school, and every single time I take it, I always get one of two things. I either get INTP or INTJ. I wiped off my brows. They look a little bit intense right now. I'm not supposed to get them wet for the first 24 hours. So after I wash my brows for the first time tomorrow night, they will lighten up a bit. But yeah, that's how they came out. And I really like doing that because it's quick, it's easy, and it lasts a pretty long time. So let's see if there's any more questions. Diana asked, why did you stop doing lashes? Any reason in particular? So I was doing eyelash extensions for quite a while, like 2 years, I want to say, almost 2 years maybe. I had been getting my own lashes done for years, so it was something that I always just was interested in learning. And I thought that it would also be a good way to just kind of like make more money, get a little bit busier, because in the beginning, trying to grow your clientele, you know, it's tough. It's slow in the beginning. So I thought by adding like another skill under my belt, especially something that is in higher demand, that not as many people are doing in my area, would be a good way to like get the word out and like build my clientele and just kind of like build up a name for myself. And it worked. It was really great. I was super busy like immediately. And in the beginning, I really loved it, but it got to the point where I was so busy doing lashes that I had no time to do hair, which hair and hair color is always my number one love. Like that is always gonna be the thing that I love doing the most at the salon. So that was a little frustrating to me, and I ended up cutting back on my hours, and I was only doing lashes certain days of the week. I had stopped taking new lash clients, but even still, it was just, I don't know, I was just starting to get really burnt out because I just didn't love doing it anymore. It just got kind of annoying too because lashes are like so finicky. You can have a client come in and sometimes their lashes are like really gross and dirty and they don't listen to you and take care of them properly, or maybe they just like went through some crazy shedding cycle out of nowhere and lost a bunch of their lashes, and you only have like a certain amount of time booked out for them, but you need to take longer because they're missing more lashes, and then you end up running behind on your next client, and then you don't know like, oh well, they were in for a fill but they kind of need a full set technically, but I don't know, I was running into a lot of problems with it, and to me, it wasn't like my number one passion. I knew I wanted to spend more time doing hair color. So once we reopened after quarantine, I just stopped doing it because I genuinely didn't have time. I had a lot of people trying to get in for hair. And now I'm at a point where things have definitely slowed down and I could start doing lashes again. And I thought about it, but it just doesn't excite me anymore. And that's the beauty of being in an industry like this, where you can really just pick and choose what you want to do. And I don't know, if I'm starting to like kind of resent doing something or it's making me feel burnt out, then I'm just not going to do it anymore. So who knows, I may end up going back and doing them again. And I thought about maybe just doing like a couple lash clients here and there, but the supplies that you need to do them, like just the glue alone is so expensive and you have to throw it out after like 30 days. So if I'm not doing enough people within the 30-day period to make it worth it, you know what I'm saying? Like to cover the cost of the supplies, I don't know. It's kind of complicated, but that's basically why I'm not doing them anymore. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. I'm sorry if it was a little bit on the shorter side. Like I said, it was a very chill day. Hopefully you enjoyed hanging out with me for a little bit. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your questions in the comments for tomorrow's vlog, and I'll see you then. Bye.